former University of Michigan football coach Sharon Moore is appearing in court. On Wednesday, as you may know, he was fired as coach, and then shortly after he was arrested. Now we have learned that he's facing 3 charges: home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering.
Mr. Moore, could you state your name, please?
Sharon Moore.
Sir, you are not to use alcohol, marijuana, or any other controlled substance that is not prescribed to you. You are not to possess or purchase a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. You are not to engage in criminal conduct of any kind whatsoever. You may not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. Prior to your release, you will be placed on a GPS tether. You will not be released before that GPS tether is placed upon you. You must continue all mental health treatment as a condition of your bond.
That shit is crazy.
This is a man who embarrassed his family, and he got to live with shame for the rest of his life for dealing with the wrong woman. You see how easy a woman could destroy a man's entire life? You see how easy it is for one woman to destroy an empire, everything that you built. And you know what's even more sad about it? It's a woman that you fed. It's a woman that was benefiting off of you. And why the situation is so cold? When he came to that same woman and accused her of destroying his life, she called her attorney before she called the cops.
I understand that our victim broke up. They had an intimate relationship for a number of years, defendant and victim. That our victim broke up with this defendant on Monday morning early. That there continued to be defendant making numerous phone calls and sending numerous texts from that time moving forward that she did not answer, did not respond to, and did not want. That eventually she presented herself to the University of Michigan, cooperated in some form of investigation there. As we all now know, defendant was at some point on Wednesday afternoon fired from his employment. He then, at some point soon thereafter, came to her apartment in the address that is alleged in the complaint, barged his way into that apartment, immediately then proceeded to a kitchen drawer, grabbed several butter knives and a pair of kitchen scissors, and began to threaten his own life. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life. And a series of very, very threatening, intimidating, terrifying, quite frankly, statements and behaviors there in that apartment. It was only then, Your Honor, when the victim, she called her attorney and then at some point indicated she was going to call the police, and then he left. And so, Your Honor, while I understand that there isn't evidence to suggest that he directly threatened the victim with any of those implements that I've indicated, the totality of the behavior is highly threatening and highly intimidating. She was terrorized, Your Honor. And in light of the totality of all of those circumstances, we consider the defendant to be a risk to public safety, a risk to this victim, and it is for those reasons that we are asking for those specific conditions. I am more than happy to answer any other questions that the court may have or give you further information, and I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you, Judge.
She was 10 steps ahead of him. And this is why I keep saying Sims are the most dangerous dudes on this planet, because he is blaming her when he was the one who ruined his own life. She's well prepared while he was out here acting crazy. This man reached for a butter knife. It's like very sad situation. And I got to keep it real. It's like he deserved everything that's happening to him. And this is what happens to a man when he's not aware of what's going on. You increased her salary. You probably was paying her bills as well. And then when the shit hit the fan, she's a victim and she doesn't feel safe around you because you are acting crazy. And now you are cooked. You are cooked, brother. And that's why as men, we got to learn to control our lust. We got to have discipline. When you like messing with birds, these women will destroy your life. Matter of fact, they are saying after he posted Bun, he reached out to a OnlyFans chick.
Sharon Moore has a thing for OnlyFans. There's a report out right now that after he reached his bond, he DM'd an OnlyFans model as published by Justin Spiro. Yahoo writes, in the alleged message, he expressed his discontent with Mia Soretti, the OnlyFans model, for publicly discussing the experiences together. Spiro would then print, Moore subscribed to Moretti on OnlyFans. He wrote, she says he purchased all of her videos, offered her season tickets to UM football in exchange for one-on-one time. She declined. We have a clarification on that in a moment. Moore invited Soretti to the national championship game in Houston. Soretti attended using tickets that Coach Moore gave her and was with him as his guest at the team hotel after the game. Mia would then tweet today, as of like 20 minutes ago, for clarification, Sharon did not ask me for anything in exchange for tickets. The story was false, and I at no point posted about it anywhere in my socials. Any communication has been with my ex-assistant. I find that to be pretty interesting, that it is now the ex-assistant. The story was all a misunderstanding. Spiro would then report that Moore contacted Soretti via direct message at halftime of the Ohio State-Michigan game. My guy, if this is true, what the fuck are you doing? You could not be under a harsher microscope. And if this is true, you're contacting OnlyFans models while you're out on bond? While I would venture, not even the whole country is watching you. Many outside of these borders are watching you for the salacious nature of this story. My God, man. And another thing that we learned was that TMZ would go on to publish that the woman involved in this inappropriate relationship with Moore still has her job with the Michigan Athletic Department. The school actually told TMZ that. And as of now, the Wall Street Journal reports he is barred from contacting the alleged victim, will have to wear a monitoring bracelet, and cannot leave the state without court permission. Of course, they pled not guilty. Wild, and it's going to get more wild.
Look, fellas, y'all could learn a lot from this situation. The bottom line is this. Everybody is not built to be a player. If you want to do some player shit, you got to learn how to treat a bird like a bird. You can't be on some player shit and be a sucker at the same time. Because the only thing that's going to happen to you is a bird will take advantage of you. A bird will make you crash out. A bird will make you destroy your legacy and your family because you are not built like that. Be yourself, brother. But this is what happens when a man refuses to be himself. This player shit is not for everybody, man. Keep telling y'all, man. Don't be a victim to a bird. Do not feed a bird. From the time he started to increase her salary at the job, she realized, oh, I got me one. But she knew he's a sucker. So what she did, she had her attorney on standby. This shit is well planned out. Just in case this simp crash out, because that's how simps usually get down. They some crash outs. So she was prepared for the crash out. Fellas, man, be yourselves out here, man. Be yourselves out here, man. But please, learn from this guy. Look at him, man. This man embarrassed his entire family. His mom, his dad, his sister, his uncle, his kids. All over a bird. Come on, man. This right here is sad, man. But please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.